सर्वेभ्यो नमो नमः. सबको नमस्कार. Good morning to everybody. Andarki namaskaramulu. Today is the inaugural session of our course, certificate course on Sanatana Dharma. This is the 8th batch. We have completed 7 batches successfully, and this is the 8th batch. We will. This is the inaugural session of this course, and have already circulated the program. We will start the activities by paying respects to our country by singing Vande Mataram. After that, Prarthana. I request Venkatnarayan Garu to recite Vande Mataram, please.
Sarvebhyo Namaskaraha.
Do we need to get up?
Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Sujalam Suphalam Malayaj Sheetalam Sasya Shamalam Mataram. Vande Mataram. Shubhrajyotsna pulakitayaminim Phullakusumita drumadala shobhinim Suhasinim sumadhura bhashinim Sukadam varadam mataram Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram. Bharat Mata ki jai.
Jai. Vande Mataram. Dhanyavadamulanడి. Venkatnarayan Garu, thank you so much. Now, let us go for Prarthana. I request Vasundharaji to chant Prarthana, please.
Sarvebhyo Namaskaraha. In the beginning, we are going to do 1 minute meditation. So I request everybody to sit in your respective places for the meditation, followed by 3 times Omkar, then the class prayer. ॐ गणानान्त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनाम् उपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणान् ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः। ॐ प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु। ॐ श्रीमहासरस्वत्यै नमः। गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मां पाहि गुरो ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तः पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्
धन्यवादः वसुन्धराजी. Thank you so much. Now going forward, let us welcome our chief guest, Swamini Sadvidyananda Saraswati ji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, Swamini ji. Welcome. In spite of your busy schedule, you have taken time to come here. Now, our patron, president of Veda Samskruti Samiti, let us welcome Shri Akal Hemakanta Prabhakar Rao garu.
नमस्ते सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः
Namaste.
Namaste. Now, let us welcome our Vice President Sanatana Dharma Veda Samskruti Samiti and Associate Director of this course, Dr. Tangirala Somanchi Tangirala Visalakshi garu. Welcome, Visalakshi garu.
నమస్తే అండి సర్వేభ్యో నమో నమః
Namo Namaha.
Namo Namaha. And let us also welcome the chairman of Vishwa Yoga Vidyapith. This course is being organized by VSS, Veda Samskruti Samiti, in association with Vishwa Yoga Vidyapith. The Vishwa Yoga Vidyapith, the chairman of this organization is Dr. CSR Prabhu garu. He is the ex-Director General of National Informatics Center and he is the chairman of this Vishwa Yoga Vidyapith, and combinedly in association with each other, these two organizations are conducting these courses successfully. So far, around 15 courses have been conducted. I welcome CSR Prabhu garu. He will join. Okay. Let us.
Join.
Okay. CSR Prabhu garu, welcome.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay. Namaste.
namaste.
Namaste, Prabhu Garuji.
Namaste.
Okay. Now let us request Akal Hemakanta Prabhakar Rao garu to give the welcome address and request to take it further.
Hari Om, Namaskaraha, Sarvebhya Namaskaraha. On behalf of VSS Samiti, on behalf of the Vaishya Yoga Vidyapit and other members of this Augustus meeting, I invite our chief guest, Swami Sadhvijananda ji,
Namaste.
and I request her to give the inaugural speech and blessings to the course. She is our advisor, patron, and supporting us for last 3 years. The Veda Samskruti courses, all courses and activities. I request her to, since she has to go early, I request her to speak first, then I will speak.
Om Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Sada Shiva Samarambham, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam, Shruti Smruti Purananam, Alayam Karunalayam, Namami Bhagavat Padam, Shankaran Lokashankaram, Shankaran Shankaracharyam, Keshavam Badarayanam, Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah, Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine, Vyoma Vadvyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. My namaskaram and Hari Om to everyone. This is a very auspicious function we have today, because to get an opportunity to study the Shastra itself is a very rare opportunity, and also to have such a beautiful institute where they have such a good scholars. Every subject matter there are scholars are there, and we have very great scholar and dedicated person, CSR Prabhu Garu, and very dedicated Prabhakar Rao ji and Babu Rao ji and Vishalakshi Amma. So this is a very great auspicious combination of the people, those who have dedicated their life for Sanatan Dharma, because it is very much on say the need of the time that we need this kind of the courses more and more, because then only people can understand what Sanatan Dharma is. For some reason, Sanatan Dharma became like a blind faith or faith-based religion. But it is a Vaidika Sanatan Dharma. And Veda means what? With Gnane. It's an ocean of knowledge. And in knowledge, we don't need any Shraddha, we don't need any belief, we don't need any faith. If I said this is orange color, this is orange color. You don't have to have faith. Oh, Swaminiji said this is orange color, so I believe in that. So this is the course where we don't need to believe anything. We don't need to have any kind of the samshaya, doubts, because it's a knowledge. So all of you are lucky to get into this knowledge, because lot of sannyasis are there, lot of ashramas are there, lot of sampradayas are there. But most of them are dedicated to either this Bhagavad Katha or some faith-based meditations. But how many institutes are there, those who are dedicated to this Sanatan Dharma knowledge? And it's a rare thing. So you are all here to know something. Anything, any doubt you have, there are people to answer your questions. And therefore, we are here to learn more and more about our Shastra. And our Shastra is not one book like others. There are layers, there are sopanas of this Shastra. Shruti is there. Like for Shankaracharya we say, Shruti Smruti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam. So we have Shruti. Shruti-based Smruti are there, which gives us the daily life program, daily life, step by step, how to live our life, called Smruti. And also Purana. Those who are not able to understand the Shastra, those who are not able to understand, then Puranas are there. And also Itihasa is there. Mahabharata, Ramayana. Mahabharata, Ramayana is not mythology. It is an epic. It's a history. Itihasa it is. And therefore, this whole 3 years course is meant to make you see what a depth of our Shastra is. How much knowledge is there. Whatever topic you bring, whether it's a math or it is a geography or it is a Vastu Shastra or it is Jyotish Shastra, Chanda, Shiksha, Kalpa, everything is a knowledge. And therefore, to get this kind of an opportunity to learn Veda as a knowledge, not as a faith, it's a very rare thing. Therefore, in Shankaracharya also says, Durlabham trayameva tat manushyatvam. First thing is to get as a manushya body, to get into the human body itself is a rare thing. People think, oh, no, Swaminiji, we are 8 million people. But look at how many plants are there, how many insects are there, how many fish are there, how many animals, birds. Every yoni, we have 84 lakhs yoni are there. And forget about the Deva yoni and other yoni. On this earth only, so many plants, so many fish, so many things. In that, 8 million human beings are there. So we are rare. In that rarity also, that we have, all of you have a desire to know. That also is a rare thing. And therefore, we have to have this commitment that we want to know. Not only that, it's not the first, this is the first level. Then second level, third level is there. So you can go in a depth of this knowledge. Every subject matter, so much depth is there. And we have this Paravidya and Aparavidya. Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda, Shiksha, Kalpa, Vyakarana, Jyotisha, Niruktam. All these are the Vedangas. Through this only we can know what is the true nature of the self. So before going to Vedanta, we need to have this one. Once you go through this, then Vedanta also is there. Why Shankaracharya is dividing this Veda and Vedanta? A lot of people have a problem and questions. Because one who wants to do the karma, one who has a desire to gain something in this world, for them this karma is there. But one who has a desire to liberate, moksha purushartha, dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Vedanta is meant for moksha purushartha. That's why Shankaracharya said the second rare thing is mumukshutvam. And those who are the mumukshus, go to Kumbh Mela. So many sadhus are there. So many vairagis are there. They don't have any interest in samsara. But Mahapurusha Samshraya Manniki, that means that how many people want to know? How many people have interest in study of Vedanta? How many people want to understand the true nature of the self? That also is rare. And therefore, this is a rarer than the rarest opportunity you have. So I pray to the Lord that let all of you have enough strength, enough, what I can say, conducive situations where you can learn these things and also bring more and more people. We need more and more people so that we can spread this knowledge. And this is the call of the situation. Look at what's going on around the world. We are lucky to be safe here. We have an opportunity to learn. And so I pray to the Lord that all of you for 3 months, not only 3 months, for your life, you can study this Shastra. More and more Shastra you study, more and more devotions, bhakti is there. So all our scholars are here in our Veda Samskruti Samiti. They are going to take one subject matter and learn more and more. and get ready to get to the second level also, third level also. And when you go to the second level, bring 5 people for the first level also. And we have started Hindi also. We have started Telugu also. So I pray to Lord that and also Adi Shankaracharya ji to give you the strength and well health to gain this knowledge and spread this knowledge. Om Tat Sat.
Hari Om, Namaste Mahodaya. Very nice guidance you have given to us. And with your guidance only we are running all these courses all these years. Very nice of you. Mahodaya, Swamini ji is a Dayanand Saraswati's disciple and a very excellent scholar in various subjects of Vedanta and other subjects also, Imamsa, etc., etc. So we are lucky to have her here and to have our blessings. And with your blessings, we are running these courses, and we are running around 15 courses now. And Veda Samskruti is proceeding ahead with full vigor with the help of the blessings of people like you and Prabhu Garu and others, and other well-wishers of our Veda Samskruti and members of Veda Samskruti, and the students of various batches who are supporting us continuously, attending our courses and attending our lectures, webinars, etc., etc. So I thank everybody for giving the support, and I thank you, Swaminiji, for taking your time and being a very important person at Bhopal Ashramam and head of that ashramam, having many activities. You took time and come here and given us the blessings. We are very much thankful to you. Dhanyavada Mahodaya.
Namaste.
So with this,
Hari Om.
namaste. With
Please,
this,
I can I leave now because 7 o'clock is the class. So if you
as you please, Mahodaya.
yeah.
Namaskaraha.
Namaste to
Dhanyavada.
everyone and all the best to everyone.
Namaste.
Om.
Namaste, Mata.
Namaste.
Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavad.
Now, I just speak few minutes and give the me to Babu. See, the Veda Samskruti Samiti started a decade back with the inspiration given by Dr. Remal Avdhanal Garu, Sri Veda Bharati, who has educated me and who has advised me and who has informed me about the condition of the Vedas in the country. Out of 1131 sakas have come to only 7 sakas of Guru Sishya Parampara. Now people are reading. So 1131 sakas coming to 11 sakas in print and 7 sakas in reading and learning, Ajjayanam. So this is the condition that I learned around a decade back. And then I happened to see the videos and lectures and the books of read the books of the Dr. Rajiv Malhotra of USA. So with both the people's inspiration, I thought there is, and then by that time I already was doing the Samskrita coaching through Samskrita Bharati. After passing 4 levels of Samskrita Bharati courses, I started teaching as a Karyakarta to Samskrita Bharati. So in that process, I started teaching Sanjyavandanam also. While giving Sanjyavandanam, I tried to interview the people and I tried to find out, teaching Sanskrit class also, what is the knowledge they have got on Sanatana Dharma, what they know about Sanatana Dharma, what they know about our culture. A person who comes to learn Sanjyavandanam doesn't know his Gotram, doesn't know his Rishis, doesn't know his Veda, doesn't know his Sutram, then what he expects Sanjyavandanam, I don't know. So this is the condition of the people, elderly people also and younger people also. So that's how the damage has been done last 200 years by not reading Sanskritam and not following our cultural habits and other things in a Gurukula system way, and not giving importance to the Veda Jainam and Gurukula system of education systems. The whole culture has from our understanding of Sanatana Dharma and all the routine Sanatana Dharma activities people are following become just a routine things and people as a blind belief and sin, and people could not answer why you are doing this. So and with this condition, people are canvassing us and throwing mud on our culture and saying that this is a blind belief. All are blind beliefs. With all these things, Sanatana Dharma is taking a backbench and people are trying to their level best to extinguish it. Of course, it cannot be done in any case, because our rishis are so great. They have integrated the culture of Sanatana Dharma in our day-to-day life, right from the lowest category people to the highest president level people also. Everybody in hearts of hearts, they know and they believe Sanatana Dharma. So, and the habits, the festivals, the culture, the routine things they do, the temple culture, and all these things help us retain the Sanatana Dharma, and which cannot be killed so easily. It cannot be extinguished. It can never be done. Sanatana Dharma name itself says that, like that. And in many countries, the Abrahamic cultures have converted this ethnic religion. 300 ethnic religions have been extinguished all over the world, and all the around 50 to 60 countries have been totally converted to other religions from the ethnic religions. But whereas Bharat is still continuing and it's still vigorously progressing with Sanatana Dharma. Whatever people denigrate, whatever people do, this cannot be extinguished. This is definitely there. But it is our duty to understand whatever we follow the Sanatana Dharma blindly, the culture, etc. Either you take festivals, or you take samskaras, or you take upanayinam, vivaham, all those things. Either you take the pitrikarmas, all these things are daily pujas, nomus, vratas. All these things are associated with our Samskrita slokas, Veda Samskruti Veda slokas. So with daily Sanjhavandanam, Nichya karmas, Naimitya karmas, Kamya karmas, Sauta karmas, all these karmas which are being done not so vigorously as it was being done earlier, but here and there they are still surviving with the help of the dedicated people still giving their life for this purpose in nook and corner of this country. So, but still, the people who are following the Western cultures for the sake of their livelihood, but in hearts of hearts having Sanatana Dharma in their minds, they should know what is Sanatana Dharma. With this concept, we started this, we were talking about this idea, and I was continuing Sanskritam, learning, teaching Sanskritam day and night, morning and evening with different classes with the help of online, with the COVID, thanks to COVID, we started online, and online courses are starting. Online Sanskritam was going on. But luckily, on one fine morning in 2022, Dr. C.S.R. Prabhu Garu, the expert in most on the latest modern science side, as well as our cultural side, our Sanatana Dharma, our Bhagavad Gita, our yoga, and various other darshanas and these things, and is an expert in Bharadwaj Shastra, Bharadwaj Vimana Shastra. He did a lot of research on Bharadwaj Vimana Shastra and found out the rarest particles that are required for Vimana. One or two things he has really researched, did it and showed to the public that this is the way they must have used these items in Vimanas. So those things are still there. That's a great thing, and we'll be having one lecture on that from him. And he associated us to our fortune, and we both decided to take up the Sanatana Dharma courses and develop intellectual Kshatriyas and intellectual gurus in this country. So with this concept, to develop this gurus and intellectual Kshatriyas, we started first started yoga courses. 2-3 yoga courses were conducted. Then with the support of the people who are coming were asking us to conduct more courses, we started Sanatana Dharma courses. We took the blessings of Kanchi Swamiji and started in 2022 courses. Now we are in the 15th course we are going on, and this first level course is 8th batch. And every batch, around 50 people almost, they are going on. And we request everybody to be the continuous dedicated members of Sanatana Dharma propagation and Sanatana Dharma education and Sanatana Dharma teaching to the other people in their families as well as to people around them. I request them, every student joining here or taking our courses to be a intellectual guru and intellectual kshatriya to protect and preserve our Sanatana Dharma and Veda Vangmayam. So in the process, we conducted seminars, we conducted book workshops, we conducted Sanskrit classes, we are conducting these things. And we are also given recommendations to the government for rewriting the history, national education policy, and other wherever we could contribute our suggestions from our Veda Samskruti members to the government and others also. So with this brief things and we could, with the confidence which you got, we thought that better we start a journal. So that journal we started in 2023 by name Vedavani. Since we wanted to link the best thing we believe is we have universities until 1,000 years back. Last 1,000 years only the universities have been denigrated day by day, they have been removed. But actually 1,000 years back, whole world used to come here and read, just like we are going to America now and read. So in those days, whole world used to come to our country and learn the knowledge. And people used to live based on that knowledge. And our Rajas, our epics, our Ikshvaku Vamsha Rajas and other Rajas, the whole dynasty of the people, even in Kali Yuga, the whole dynasty, various dynasties, Magadha dynasty, Nanda dynasty, Maurya dynasty, and Salivahana dynasty, Satavahana dynasty, Vikramacha dynasty, all these people, did they not rule the country? And did we not live in the country? How the people lived? Without science, how the people could live? So science is not a new thing for the Vedas. Vedas is full of science. Realizing this aspect, we wanted to concentrate on doing more and more research, which has been stopped a lot 1,000 years because of various invaders and colonialist rules in their country. To reinvent that wheel of science in the country with the Veda Vangmaya, with the base of Veda Vangmaya. With that concept, we started Vedavani Journal, requesting the various people who are knowledgeable to give papers, doing research or whatever done already their research, submit papers to us. We are successfully running this in last 4 years. This 4th year we are starting now, and April journal released recently. You can see our website and you can know what are our activities we are doing on that. And in 2025, we have realized that the medical profession in this country, Sautakarma's organization in this country are being stopped for many centuries. With that result, the education systems, the health systems, the morals, ethics, and the principles of Sanatana Dharma are being sidetracked and people are following wrong ways. So, but various reasons. So with this concept, we thought and we expected that the Sauta Karmas, as Bhagavad Gita Karma Yoga says, between 10th slokas to 18th sloka, that while Srishti started around 185 crores years back, as per Surya Siddhanta, when Brahma took birth, when Brahma started doing the Srishti, he has given Vedas also along with Brahma Srishti. So while doing so, what he has given advice to the humanity, you follow the Vedas, do the karmas as advised there, and based on that, you will please the devatas, get the benefits from them, and you both mutually exchange each other. Like that, you have a happy living. So the Srauta Karmas, doing Srauta Karmas is very, very important concept of the basic Sanatana Dharma Vangmayam. So for that purpose, earlier days, where the Agraharas used to be there, in the Agraharas, these Srauta Karmas, Vajpayee Yagnas, Chaina Yagnas, and various Yagnas used to conduct it. And now that has been totally stopped. Nobody is there to support them. So with that condition, we thought there should be a vision document to be released based on this concept. That is one. Based on the Srauta Karmas, based on the harsh development, based on the Ayurvedic research, based on the holistic medical research development, and modern science research based on Veda Vangmaya. And on these 5 principles, taking into these things, we have released a vision document 2025-2037, Vision Bharat 2025-2037. This document promotes, proposes that we should have one Srauta Karma unit in the name of Vedic village associated with the Gurukula system of education, schools, and with modern education, coupled with the modern education, plus a Homa Karikramas and Vaidika Padasala, Goshala, Herbal Forest, associated with all these things. One Vedic village is to be there for every district of the country. Similarly, one herbal forest is to be developed for every district of the country. For every district of every state of the country should have one Ayurvedic Research Institute, one Vedic University doing research on science in modern science in Veda Vangmaya, and the holistic integrated medical system combining all the medical units such as homeo, allopathy, Ayurveda, Siddha, yoga, all these things combined. Should be a hospital should combinedly run with as a committee, as a teamwork, combining all these medicine systems. It's not that we run for allopathy some first, and then go to homeopathy next, then go to Ayurveda, one by one, lose the money and lose the health also. So with these concepts, we are actively, with the help of so much faculty we have, so much seniors who are helping us, and with the help of the members like you joined us. So we could come to this level of doing this, and we would like to, we have done very, 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 very small thing, a drop in the ocean we did till now, and a lot of things to be done future. With that concept, with that idea, we request you, and there are so many stalwarts in educated people in the country in these courses, and a lot of knowledgeable people in your own field, maybe modern knowledge or whatever knowledge you have got. Each one of you must be excellent in your line of work, and you must be having a lot of knowledge on these things. With all your support, let us work together and bring back the glory of the country to the Vishwagurutvam. With this concept, I request you all to take interest in these courses, and one more thing is, our education system itself is question answer session. If you see any of our Upanishads or anything, which is a pedagogy of Upanishads, the pedagogy of Upanishads, what it says is the question answer sessions. Every Upanishad, if you see, is a question answer session. So we request you to kindly go through the syllabus which we have given, and the reference books we have given. Please go through that, hear the lectures. 1 hour lecture will be there, half an hour discussion session will be there. Please participate in the discussion session, exchange your views. We honor your views because you are all respected people having knowledge in all your fields. So I request you all to exchange your views with our faculty members and increase the quality of these courses further. So please participate in the discussions actively and prepare the questions for us to be answered by the faculty members. Please, with these few words, I pray God, I pray Shankaracharyas, I pray Swami Swaminiji, and I pray all the well-wishers of our course and all Swamijis of this country, all devatas above us, and Lord Venkateshwara to bless us and lead the country, lead all of us to a right goal. Moksha is always there. Karma Yogam, after Karma Yoga only Jnana Yogam. What Bhagavad Gita says is, do your first Swadharma. You do the Swadharma first and then go for Jnana. The Jnana going is not so easy. It is a Janmantara Samskaram is required to become Jnani. It's not that one Janma you can automatically go to the Jnani. So the best way to Jnana Yoga is do your Swadharma and leave the fruit to me. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala heturbu matayo sangostva karmani. So karmanyevadhikaraste, karma chaitanlani, you got the authority, and leave the fruit to me. And don't forget that you should not stop. You should not stop your karma swadharma without associating with the pratiphala apeksha, without having any return of that karma. Don't expect any return. Have a chaga buddhi. With all these concepts, Bhagavad Gita is there. Please concentrate on Bhagavad Gita. It's a very important thing. We run every day. We run Parayana of Bhagavad Gita 7 to 8 o'clock in the evening. Anybody wants to enter, they can join us. We are reading Bhagavad Gita half an hour. Parayana, Purana Parayana we do. Agni Puranam is going on now. Bhagavad Gita half an hour, Agni Purana half an hour between 7 to 8 in the evening. So it's online course. That is a Google Meet. Every day it runs, all the 7 days. So please join us also. Please join our Vedavani journal. Please make more and people join these courses. After this course, join the level 2 course. And level 3 also we started faculty development program. That is to train up teachers to teach international Indian knowledge systems in the name of Indian knowledge systems. You say instead of calling Indian knowledge systems, we can call it as original knowledge systems or Vedic knowledge systems. We can call that as original knowledge systems, OKS, not in IKS. The government has called it IKS, but we call it as VKS or OKS. Vedic knowledge systems are original knowledge systems. So these things are to be developed by us, by all of us. Please join those courses and promote this culture in our country. Dhanyavadaha. I thank everybody. I thank our faculty members who are giving excellent cooperation to us. I thank Dr. Prabhugaru for associating us and supporting us and pushing us to execute these courses successfully. And I thank our Dr. Babu, Dr. Vishalash Garu, Dr. Chittibabu Garu, and Vasundhara Garu, Venkatnayana Garu, and all other organizing committee, and not the least, all the members who are attending these courses. Thank you very much. Please support us. Please help us. Please join us in our mission. Dhanyavadaha. Namaskara.
ధన్యవాదములండి. Thank you so much for your advice and the time you have taken. Though you are traveling in US, you have found time to come out and then address us. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. It's my duty.
Yes.
I cannot miss.
Yes. Thank you. But we were doubtful whether you could make it or not, but you could make it.
Yeah, luckily that function was ended early.
Okay. Thank you so much. We will definitely follow your guidelines and your advice. Now, going forward, I will just brief you on the analysis I have made about this course with the help of a small PPT. I will bring out that PPT on the screen. Can you?
Dr. Babu, can I leave, please? I need to go to some other place from this place now.
Thank you so much for coming, and you may.
Yeah, I will see the video and respond later. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for everybody. I will hear. Please exchange your views on these courses, etc. On these views on the joining the course. I would like to hear your voices. I request all members to speak and exchange your views for joining this course and what you expect from us to from these courses. Please share your views before leaving this meeting. Dhanyawadaha. Namaskar.
Okay, thank you so much. Going forward, so let us briefly have a bird's eye view of this course. I have done some analysis. This is the 8th batch of basic level 1 certificate course in Sanatana Dharma. It's starting today till 18 September 2026. We have taken the blessings of Swami Panchi Sankaracharya ji, Swami Vijayendra Saraswati ji. We went to him, showed our prospectus, and he has gone through it, and then he blessed us with success. So it is that we have conducted 8 courses in English and total 15 courses and many more small capsules also. And yeah, just an analysis. Total students who have registered is 120. Even little more after in last 2 days, but 2 days back it was so. The average age group is 52.3 years, and the highest is 84 years. He is a veteran from defense. He is a retired army officer. And the lowest is a student, 19 years old student. And if you see the gender ratio, the 69 males and 51 females. Compared to other courses previously, it is slightly skewed towards males. Otherwise, it is to be 50-50%. And if you see the age group, the 8% of the people are students, are less than 30 years people, those who are, I think, busy with their own work, so less people are there. 30 to 50 is a good achievement, like, there are 30% of people. And then 51 to 60, you can see another 25%. And retired or after 60 years old is around 36%. It is like this only, except that we have increased the number of people in the age group of 50 to 50 years. The more number of people coming here. And oh, this is not female. This is option B. Option A is attending the course personally and then asking questions and personally attending the course. Option A. Option B, the timings are not suitable or something like that for some people like Grihinis and employees. So they opted for option B. Option B, they see the video recordings and then take the examination if they are ready. Okay, so with this analysis, I have one more slide. The people have joined with various professional backgrounds, government employees and public sector employees, private sector employees, and defense, self-employed. You can see that self-employment is the highest number. The Grihinis, not so many. And students and teachers are very less. We need to address them more because they are the future of the country. And if you see this side, serving people are 46. It is a very encouraging situation where people serving are taking interest in our Samskruti and then promotion of that. Retired people 36, students again less, and then self-employed 22. That is a good thing, and other professions. And the location-wise, if you see, they're all spread across the world. You can say this is a international sort of certificate course on Sanatana Dharma. It has got international reach. Wherever you are, if you have a internet connection, you can always join. So no need to be at your home near your desk. Wherever you are, just take out 1.5 hour of your time and ensure that you have an internet connection. So there's no need for getting worried about that. You are there with us. So I look forward for maximum attendance from the people who have opted for it, and people from India and USA, Middle East, Malaysia, Australia. And most of the people, though they have given the address at one place, most of the time they keep traveling. So today, I may say that somebody is in India. Tomorrow I'll find him in some other country, like mostly USA. And also, this is the first time that we are getting registrations from the residents of in some other country also. Like, the Reunion Island, which is near Mauritius. That boy of 37 years, he wanted to join. He is from India only, migrated there 2 centuries back, his family, and but still following our culture, want to know more about it and spread our culture in that country also. It is a French colony and now became independent. Like this, we have some registrations from some other country also because of timing difference and other issues. We didn't join, but over the period of time, we will have a separate courses for them also. And what we do every day, it becomes our habit, and the habit of a group of people becomes their culture, Samskruti, and all good things they do for the society. They are all dharmas. So the dharma being followed by the people over a period of time is Sanatana Dharma, which is covered in our Veda Vamayam, which is so vast. To cover such a vast literature in 4 months is just not sufficient. This is a basic course just to give an idea of our structure of that literature, and also give you an idea and also help you to go further into details. So, with that view in mind, a bird's eye view of our literature is being presented to you in this course. So it is all depending on you, how much you go further to learn that. So you can see on the right-hand side all the topics which are being taught. And just now, Akel Hemakanta Prabhakar Rao garu he will teach you Sanskritam language. You can appear for Pravesha exam of Samskrita Bharati after this. Ravi Prakash Aryaji, a well-known person in the country, he will introduce you to Vedas. And Krishna Murari Tripathi from Banaras Hindu University is a doctorate there and a professor there. And he will teach you Vedas, Vedangas, and Dharma Shastras. Our important person of this course and who has the chairman of the Vishwa Yoga Vidyapeeth and the ex-director general of, he will speak to you also. He is the director general of National Informatics Center, Dr. C.S.R. Prabhuji. Along with his team, he will teach you yoga, and he himself will teach you introduction to Sanatana Dharma, Upanishads, Darshanas, Vimana Shastra, Bhagavad Gita mostly, most important, and also research topics that is most important, which is he brings out the science in our Vedic literature. Main aim is that. So that is the highlight of this course. And we have PBT Sundari covering Panchangam. Vishalakshi ji, again, our very important person, vice president, Sanatana Dharma of Veda Samskruti Samiti, and also associate director of this course, who is fully involved in the checking and flowing and designing of this course. And she will cover Shodasa Samaskarams besides covering the importance of Sanskritam and Sanatana Dharma. And Vedic mathematics is one of the important topics which will be covered by Gautamji. And Vastu will be covered by Kumarji. And some practical research is going on the effects of Homa on the environment. So that will be covered by the people who are doing research, Brahmadatta Aryaji and one more person. Uh, they will come and talk to you. And the Ayurvedic doctor will address you on Ayurveda and these Itihasas, Mahabharata and Ramayana will be covered by two experts, Nagaraja Rao Garu and Ananta Padmarava Rao Garu. He is the Director General of Doordarshan, retired now, and he is also a commentator, anchor in most of the functions at Bhadradri and other religious places. Okay, with this, we'll go to the next slide. I have given you the prospectus and also the training program. It is there in the group. Also, it is always available in the there is one description in your group. In the beginning itself, if you press that subject, eighth group, then you will get that description. In that description, all these documents are uploaded. Please go through that. And every course, it will, as I told you, it will start with prarthana, and pray, national song and prarthana, and 1 hour of lecture. After that, a question answer session for at least 20 minutes so that your doubts are cleared at that particular time itself. But still, if you have doubt and if you have missed some portion of it, you can go through the video recordings. Like I am recording this session, which I will be downloading from Zoom and uploading into YouTube and give you the link in the group. In the same way, every day will be done for next 4 months. So therefore, you have doubt or missed some portion of it, then you can go through this video also. Also, I will give you a playlist of all the videos of this course as you keep going on. So you keep referring to the previous lectures also without going and searching for it. And you have online exams just to ensure that you take stock of what you have learned so far and consolidate your knowledge. And it is both theory and practicals of yoga. Nothing to get worried about yoga. And our yoga guru is there to help you and advise you what to do, what not to do. Whatever way you are, the form in which you are in, you can participate. And we have guest lectures on Saturdays and Sundays. With this, I thank you all for being patient and also listening to me. And now I request our Vice President, Sanatana Dharma, Vishalakshi Garu, to give her message to you.
Thank you, Babu Garu. Om Namak Pranavarthaya Suttha Jnanaika Murtaye Nirmalaya Prasantaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaka Vighnesa Vidhi Martanda Chendrendropendra Vandita Namo Ganapate Tuphyam Brahmanam Brahmanaspate Uma Komala Hastabja Samphavita Lalatakam Hiranya Kundalam Vande Kumaram Pushkarasrajam. Today is really very auspicious day. We have started our 8th batch in English medium. Again, in the middle of our Antya Pushkaras, which are very auspicious days. Antya Pushkaras of Saraswati River, Mata Saraswati ji. So all of you are really very blessed people because you could join this wonderful Sanatana Dharma certificate course. So you got the opportunity to learn completely about our Vaidika Vangmaya. And also you are able to know about yourself through the knowledge you are gaining through this Vaidika Vangmaya Vijnana. So the aim of our life is to achieve, the final goal is to achieve moksha. But Maharshis asked us, they gave dharma, artha, kama and moksha as the purusha arthas. Purusha arthas means the prayojanas. The purpose of our life is to achieve all these four. So they have kept dharma and moksha on both the sides, and in the middle artha and kama. So like the banks of river, the river never crosses the bank. So following dharma, aiming at moksha, we have to acquire and obtain artha and kama. Artha does not mean only money. Artha means prayojana, the purpose of doing any noble deeds. Then kama also means not only laukika desires, but it is the desire to acquire moksha is also kama. Desire to perform yajna yagadi kratus, then pancha yajnas, etc. They are all kama. So dharma, artha, kama and moksha, all four are to be obtained by all of us. How is given in our way, in our Vaidika Vangmaya completely. So whatever work we do, if we do with all sincerity, with the feeling of Naham Bhavana, then with the intention of offering to Paramatma, the prayojana must be, the fruit result must be offered to Paramatma and also to the well-being of our society, then it becomes a yajna. Our Sanatana Dharmanuyayis is Yajna Samskruti, and we are Agni Arathakas, Surya Arathakas. So, if a student studies sincerely, even that is considered as tapas or yajna. So, yajna is from the root yaja to worship, yaja samarpane, samarpana bhava. So, that is why even eating is considered as yajna. Then the marriage is considered as yajna. Giving birth to children is also considered as yajna. What all works we do throughout our life, we must do as if they are yajna, but not with the intention of enjoying ourselves. So most of our Bharatiyas, our Hindus, our people, they do not know that they are Sanatana Dharmanuyayis. Even this word Sanatana Dharma is, nowadays people are becoming aware of it. They do not know. Since 1,000 years, foreign invasions, Turushka's invasions, then foreign rule, they made us forget our own selves, our own Atma, our Gurukula Vidya Vithana. So it is our duty to know about the essence of our Sanatana Dharma, to follow them and to propagate them. We must make all people get the knowledge of what is Sanatana Dharma, how to lead the life according to our Shastras. Our Maharshis gave us the way as to how to lead the life. So our Sanatana Dharma must be any knowledge, not only Sanatana Dharma. The knowledge can be obtained in fourfold method: Athiti, Bodha, Acharana and Pracharana. First we must learn and acquire the knowledge. Then what all we have acquired, the correct knowledge must be taught to others, to our disciples, students. Then what all we have learned, we are speaking, we must put it into practice. Acharana, then Pracharana. We must propagate it among people for the benefit of mankind. So all of you have joined this course to learn about this such a great, wonderful, magnificent knowledge which is given to us by Paramatma directly in the form of Vedas, and Maharshis gave us this knowledge. So in the form of Dharma Shastras and all, Srauta, Smarta knowledge and all. So all of you please attend the classes regularly, grasp the matter taught to you by the learned scholars with all attention and shraddha. Absorb the essence and try to follow that. For this Krama Sikshana, discipline is very much needed. We must have shraddha, means attention and bhakti and interest in what we are doing. Whatever work we do, we must do with utmost care and attention. And that is the knowledge given to us by Maharshis is for the well-being of entire nature, not only human beings. It maintains the Prakriti intact. So if you study deeply Samskrita knowledge, Samskrita Bhasha, then you can directly study yourself all the Shastras and all, and can direct knowledge you can gain. So try to learn Sanskritam sincerely, and also people, all of you must study Sanskritam thoroughly. You must study the modern sciences also, and you must try to bring out the truth that the base of the roots of all subjects of education, they are there in the Vedas, in the mantras, in a seed form. Later, Maharshis developed them into Shastras. So this fact must be well established and must be propagated among entire mankind. That is our duty. So we must try to bring back the great Guru Sthana, Vishwa Guru Sthana, to our Bharata Desha, which is the place of knowledge, in fact. So the Vedas and Maharshis, what all they have given us, that is, Maharshis are, Vedas are Vishwasreyo Kankshinaha, we say. They are the well-wishers of all human beings, birds, beasts, nature and all. So the knowledge given in the Vedas is Sarvakalika, Sarvajanina, Sarva Desika, we say. That is applicable to all people of all places, of all times, past, present and future. Our Sanatana Dharma says, Esha Dharma Sanatanaha. This is the Sanatana Dharma. Thus hundreds of dictums are there. So Kruteshu Pratikartavyam Esha Dharma Sanatanaha. Akartavyam Naiva Kartavyam. Prana Tyagepi Samstite. Kartavyam Nacha Krutyam Parityadyam. Esha Dharma Sanatanaha. Our duty, even though our life is about to go away, even then we must do our duty. Even though our threat is there to our life, even then we should never do which is not our duty. Swadharma Acharana. Swadharme Nithanam Sreyaha. So we must do. Then Satyam Bruyat, Priyam Bruyat, Na Bruyat, Satyam Apriyam. Priyam cha nanrutam bruyat, na anrutam bruyat. Esha Dharma Sanatanaha. Thus lots of good sayings are there. Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara, then Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. These are all dictums given to us by Veda, Veda Anushasana. A vast knowledge is there for us, given by gods and Maharshis. But our life is span of our life is very much limited. So what to do? We must try to gain the essence of it. Like a swan, which when milk mixed with water is given, the swan takes only milk and leaves the water. Ananta Shastram Bhakuvedittavyam Alpascha Kalo Bhavascha Viknaha Yet Saraputam Tadupasritavyam Hamso Yatha Kshiram Ivamburase. Similarly, all of us, all of you, must try to gain as much good knowledge as possible. We have to gain it and then preach it, teach it, propagate it. That is our duty. So I thank our patron of our Veda Samskruti Samiti, Sri Akela Hemakanta Prabhakara Mahodaya, and also our administrative director, Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Akela Amarendra Babu Garu, and also Dr. CSR Prabhu Garu, Director Viswayoga Vidyapeetham, and all others who are spending their time and energies for this Jnana Yajna. And I thank all of them for giving me an opportunity to be a part of this esteemed Veda Samskruti Samiti as Vice President Sanatana Dharma, and also the Associate Director of this course and faculty member. So thank you one and all. Swasti.
Dhanyavad, Mahadev. Thank you so much for your advice and the guidance. We definitely follow your guidelines and learn the knowledge as much as we can. Now, going forward, let us request CSR Prabhu Garu, the director, the chairman of Vishwanath Vidyapith, to address you all and also take a session on introduction to Sanatana Dharma. Prabhu Garu.
Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsa Rishibhyo Mahatbhyo Namo Gurubhya. Our dear Swamini ji, Prabhakar Rao Garu, and Babu Garu, and my sister Visalakshmi Madam, and organizer Chitti Babu or Lalita, and all the participants. I am very happy to be present with you today on this occasion of the inauguration of the 8th batch. You have already heard the importance, background, motivation, and the plan for this course. I will just give you the subject content of Sanatana Dharma summary. What we are going to cover, you already know. Colonel Babu has explained to you. Now, what is Sanatana Dharma in the modern perspective of scientific evolution on one side and the evolution of the civilization? The civilizational evolution of the globe, how it happened. Evolution of knowledge, evolution of science, evolution of civilization. If you look at the history, we have about 100,000 years of human evolution from the old Stone Age. There's an old Stone Age site in Meerut. So very close to that is the Kurukshetra, where the Saraswati River was in existence. The only archaeological link between Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma on one side, and the civilization on the other side is the Saraswati River. The Saraswati River has been identified underground through the photographs of satellites of NASA and ISRO also. So whatever Saraswati River is supposed to have existed, today it is not visible over the ground, but it is there underground, as explained in the Puranas, Vedas, and so on. In the Rig Veda, there is a very important chapter called Saraswati Suktam, which mentions Saraswati as a three-dimensional entity. One is Divine Mother, Devi Tame, and second is Ambi Tame, Divine Mother, Divine Goddess, and thirdly, Divine River. Nadi Tame, the greatest river. Greatest river means not underground but overground, stretching over many kilometers of width and hundreds of kilometers of length, merging into the ocean after crossing Rajasthan and Gujarat from Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh side. I went and surveyed all these spots. I went to the origin called Adi Badri in Himalayas in border of Haryana in Yamunanagar district. That's where Saraswati River breaks down the mountain rocks and comes out in the cracks as a little saltish water, which I have tested. Then it becomes underground today. But once upon a time, it was flowing throughout. And Rigveda is referring to that kind of a huge river. And it dried up around 4000 BC. That means it was in full scale 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 BC. And that is a period of Rigveda as we have the archaeological evidence. And similar archaeological evidence is missing in the Old Testament or New Testament descriptions, or even Mecca descriptions in Quran. Here we have an archaeological evidence of the Rigveda being linked to Saraswati River. So on the banks of Saraswati River, the Maharshis like Vishwamitra, Vasishtha, all these people, they had ashramas and they chanted Vedas. The Vedic mantras were delivered, and we have the Brahma Sarovar in Kurukshetra, where Brahma is supposed to perform Srishti. So in the entire Haryana, there are about 350 spots which are now become temples, which are all having the evidence of being on the banks of Saraswati River and becoming the ashramas of various rishis. So this is archaeological evidence, and this Saraswati River dried up around 4000 BC before Mahabharata war. And after drying up, it went underground. And the death rituals of all the yodhas who perished in the Mahabharata war were performed by culling out the river from underground. I also went there and got underground water and taken bath and performed rituals. So this is the core, what you call, essence of Indian world civilization, because during these 1 lakh years of evolution of human society, whatever knowledge was generated, the efflorescence, the blossoming of knowledge on the banks of Saraswati River, it spread into the whole world. So the knowledge out of the Vedas spread throughout the globe. And one side, the Arabic culture, Arabic civilization, on the other side, Chinese civilization. As late as 640 AD, Yuan Song transferred knowledge from Nalanda to China by taking 10,000 manuscripts with him after working in Nalanda for 40 years as faculty, joining a student. And Chinese emperor also engaged many scholars to go on translating Sanskrit manuscripts into Chinese. It took many years. On the other side, in the western side, we have Arabs who transferred knowledge from Sindh. They transferred all the Brahmins of Sindh into Arabia. They transferred all the manuscripts and translated into Arabic. And those Arabic manuscripts were further translated into Latin, and from Latin to French, and French to English. So that's how entire science got spread out from the Saraswati River or Sindhu Saraswati civilization, because Indus civilization is nothing but the extension of Saraswati civilization, into the whole world. I went to places like Birana, Banavali, 8000 BC of Indus civilization, which is later phase of Saraswati civilization. Indus is a tributary of Saraswati which disappeared from our ground. And Indus remains, and the 5 tributaries of Indus are the Pancha Apas, becoming Punjab. So now this fact is suppressed and ignored or deliberately conspired to be suppressed. And the Britishers wrote history using the word pagan for Egyptians, for Turkish, for Anatolia, or for Assyria, Mesopotamia. They use the word pagan. In fact, they are not pagan. The word pagan refers to Bhagavan, or that is Hindu only. They didn't want to use the word Hindu because they are ruling over India, their importance will be reduced. Who are all those people? In Bogoskoy, in Turkey, an inscription was found which described a truce between Hittites and Mitannis on a war by invoking Mitra Varuna in Vedic Sanskrit in 1400 BC. So the daughters of the Mitannis became the queens of Egyptian emperors. The Egyptians, the Hittite and Mitannis of Turkey, or the Assyrians of Mesopotamia, Babylonia, or even the Persians proper, the Persian Empire, all these were Vedic people. Because you can easily see the Zoroastrianism is Agni Aradhana. Even today, the 5 temples are there. The Parsis, Ratan Tata, and all these are Parsis. They are Agni Aradhanas. They're all different manifestations of Sanatana Dharma. This fact has been suppressed. Injustice was done by saying they were all different, you are different, you are Hindus. The word Hindu itself is not there in the entire Vedas. So it is a false designation given by false narratives floated by the British historians and giving a fake theory of Aryan invasion theory of 1500 BC. And Sir William Jones of the Calcutta High Court, he declared that Sanskrit is the mother of Greek and Latin, and therefore India is the motherland of European culture and civilization. And later on, when the East India Company was removed and the East India Company was removed, the British Crown took over, they changed everything. There's what is called mechanism. They have a three-dimensional fraudulent theory that Aryan invaded India in around 1500 BC, and Sanskrit was born around 1200 BC, and it is only a sister of Greek and Latin and not their mother. So this kind of political conspiracy was the reason behind integrating Sanskrit and rejecting its global role and limiting to so-called Hinduism, so-called religious scriptures, and also giving a fraudulent picture that English is scientific language and Sanskrit is a dead language, meant only for religious rituals. This kind of narrative was floated by the British historians on the vested basis of conspiracy of British colonialism against India. Now, this is the historical aspects about Hinduism, but even outside India, the Arabs or the Egyptians or the Turks or the Iranians or the Iraqis, all were Hindus originally. But gradually they lost their touch with Sanskrit and Vedas because of the distortion in their local languages. And they remained, as Prabhakar Rao said just now, remained as nominal Hindus by having only some temples, without any philosophy or without any mantras or Vedas. So that was into a sort of polytheism. It was appearing as polytheism. They worshipped the sun, they worshipped moon. Shamshi is sun, Hubal is moon, Uzza is Venus. So Makkah was the temple of Hubal, that is moon, Al-Hubal. So what has happened, the philosophical aspect of Advaita or even any doctrine of Vedas like Ekam Sat Vipra was all that was forgotten. And the sequence of evolution is that the Rig Veda was converted into Zen Devas of Zoroastrians, where the Ekam Sat Vipra Bhavadanati statement was modified to mean there is a God, supreme God called Ahura Mazda. And the doctrines of Rig Veda were slightly modified, though they were all the same people who migrated from India to Persia after the Dasarajna Yuddha in Rig Veda. And Shukracharya also migrated. So the theology of Zoroastrianism was largely Vedic, but modified and extended by Zoroaster. And that became the basis for Judaism, because Judea or Israel was under the occupation of Persia, and they were asked to follow monotheism. So they adopted single God and called it Yahweh. And in Christianity, Yahweh became Yehovah, and they introduced Jesus as Son of God. And in Islam, it was reset back that God has no sons. God is only one, and so on. La ilaha illallah. And Muhammad was introduced in place of Jesus. And now historical archaeological research shows that all the characters in Bible, and now some people are showing even in Quran, are all fictional, fictitious. It is like a movie, Pushpa 2, that character will be there, he'll be doing all kinds of things. Or, Bahubali movie will be there. But it's all fiction. It's not really there. As if it is there, it is depicted. This is what, I'm not saying this. Historical researchers have said all biblical characters are fictitious. This is what some people have said. I'm not saying that. And some people have said Makkah and the principal character of founder of Islam, they're all fictional. They were created 9th century because the descriptions given about Makkah in Quran are totally different. The Makkah is supposed to have rivers and orchards and vineyards. It's not possible. It's a desert. So it was actually Petra. Petra has temples even today left. You can go and see. So they were all Hindus. So a kind of a narrative was drawn to create monotheistic religions, Islam, Christianity, and Judaism, one originating from the previous in time sequence, and Judaism originating from Zoroastrianism. And Zoroastrianism originated from Rig Veda. So that is outside India. Inside India, we didn't have any religions, or even outside India, we didn't have any other religions till the Mahabharata war. And after Mahabharata war, after Bhagavad Gita in India, Buddha came into picture and started floated Buddhism and Mahavira Jainism in a big way. And Shankaracharya reset back to Sanatana Dharma by his defeating arguments over all the scholars of Buddha, Jaina, Charvaka, Lokayata, and establishing Advaita as a supreme doctrine. At Kashmir, there he was declared as Jagat Guru. So that's why we are today Hindus, and we have Hindustan or Hindu civilization intact. So the Arabic colonization model, which is Islam, which went on conquering country after country, and Christian colonization model, Roman colonization model called Christianity, conquered the whole of Europe. So they are colonizational models. They are not spiritual philosophical systems. There is no moksha there. They are in hell. So to understand Sanatana Dharma in depth, we have to start from the Vedas. The Vedas are, the word Veda itself means knowledge, with jnane and with sattayam. Existence and knowledge. Knowledge of existence. What is existence? Existence, the environment is in existence. So the environment has got different components. They are called the Devatas. And those Devatas have to be protected, propitiated, and preserved and conserved. And that's what is meant in the Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter, which my sister Vishalakshi just now referred to. Sahayajna praja sishta purvavachik prajapati. So, unless the Devatas are maintained well in symbiosis with humans, parasparam bhavayanta shreyah paramapsnyatha, ishthan bhogan hivo deva dasyante yajna bhavitaha, tair dattan prajayebhyo yo bhunkte steva evasaha. So, if the humans, those humans who consume the environment without replenishing back, are thieves. So, today the modern human civilization is a thief. It is consuming the resources of the Devatas of the environment without replenishing them back, without propitiating back. Yajna bhavitaha, the Devatas are strengthened and propitiated through the process of yajna. It's an environmental balancing process. There are yajnas conducted here, for example, in Pragati resorts, and they found the water levels, underground water levels grew up, the environment became pure. And during COVID also, the Pravargya of Somayaga was able to stop COVID spread. Experiments were done. So all the yajnas are scientific methods to preserve, protect, and purify and propitiate the environment. So this is not what is not understood. And they were called rituals, they were called all kinds of nonsense was being talked. Another thing, another big nonsense that is being talked, like people, of DK, DMK origin, that Sanatana Dharma should be vanquished. I mean, as if it is some kind of a demon. I mean, they have a totally concocted and false understanding or lack of understanding, total lack of understanding. What is Sanatana Dharma? They don't know. They are talking whatever they like. They are addressing the caste discrimination. The whole DK movement started with Ramaswamy Periyar when he was in Congress originally, but then he was not given the importance which Brahmins got in Congress party. So he started a new party called Justice Party and started this movement, anti-Brahminism. So what is all this nonsense? Just because you had a fight with somebody, you give some kind of bogus theory, and for generations, hundreds of years, you'll be cheating people and misleading them. That's what they are doing. They're not able to understand what is Sanatana Dharma. And then sometimes they say Hinduism is not Sanatana Dharma. Sometimes they say Hinduism is Sanatana Dharma. They're not able to understand A to ABC fundamentals of what is what. So in this course, we are trying to give you a scientific orientation, because normally most of the pracharaks of Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma are not scientific. They are like singers, dancers, or playwrights, or speakers who katha pravachan karta. Of course, they are playing a very important role. emotionally appealing the Hindu community, but they don't have the background of science to interpret. And the word science itself means knowledge, and the word Veda itself also means knowledge. So what was there 300 years before? You see, all Western science which you are following as science today is only 150, 200 years old. Before the penicillin was invented, there was no allopathy. So before that, only Ayurveda was there for hundreds and thousands of years throughout the globe. In Chinese traditional medicine, nothing but Ayurveda, and African and European. Even the words Hippocrates comes from the word Supakarta in Sanskrit. S becomes H. It is, he makes soup. Soup means potion, which is a medicine, which is a herbal medicine. So similarly, what was there in engineering before the modern engineering? You mean to say there was no engineering, there was no construction? How did Rama or other kings live? They lived in a hut or what? They lived in palaces, the very big palaces. How they were constructed without knowledge of civil engineering? How was Ayodhya constructed? How was, say, Jaipur, for example, is a modern Vastu-based city. So the Vastu Shastra, Shilpa Shastra, engineering, Vastu Shastra, architecture, town planning was there right from the Vedic period. And when you go to Dholavira or you go to any other Indus Valley civilization or Bhirana, Banavali also, you'll find underground drainage channels in the cities. 5000 BC, 4000 BC, 3500 BC. What was there at that time in Europe? London was forest. Paris was forest. So what was the little was there in Greece or in Rome? Rome was as late as 680. And Greece is the earlier 1000 BC. There were also Indian migrants from India who migrated to Greece. They are called Yavanas. So the blossoming, the efflorescence of civilizational evolution, development of knowledge happened only in the Indian subcontinent on the Saraswati River banks and later the Ganga Yamuna banks. And it continues till today, marred by the fake narratives created by the British academicians and historians like Aryan Dravidian. The word Dravida simply means a region. Arya means a respectable person. Even Dravidas are Aryas. Because in Tamil also we have the word Ayya. If you want to respect somebody, you have to stand and say Ayya. In Telugu also. So what is this? All fake narratives are ruling the world, and people like Gurumurthy in Chennai are trying to correct them, but it's very difficult. So there is no Dravida Samskruti without Arya or without Vedic Samskruti. There is no Tamil literature or Sangam literature without the Vedic or Puranic or Mahabharata, Ramayana content in it. So this much, has been the extent to which lies and fraud has been floated, and people have been electing them to power all the time till now, except now. So the narrative has to be corrected and set right. So that's what we are trying to do in this course, to show you what is true and what is not true. Basically, it's a scientific Sanatana Dharma course. We are not here to teach you any blind beliefs like the Abrahamic religions teach. We are here because our whole culture is scientific. It's based on knowledge. It's a knowledge society. And the word Veda itself means knowledge of different branches, Vedas, Upavedas. What is Upaveda of Rigveda? It is Ayurveda, which is medicine, science of medicine. What is Upaveda of Atharvaveda? What is Upaveda of Samveda? Gandharva Veda is the Upaveda of Samveda. So the Vedas, the Upavedas, the Vedangas, that is, the Siksha, Kalpa, Vyakaran, Nirukta, Chanda, Jyotish, without which you cannot understand even one word of the Veda. Of course, I'm not saying you're going to learn all the subjects within these 3-4 months, but you'll get a taste of it, and it will open up for you to learn more. In level 2 advanced course, we teach more deeply, but even that is not adequate. You have to learn on your own, because all knowledge is a discovery, self-discovery journey. Everybody has to discover by his own investigations of learning. The learning happens only when you discover, when you investigate and then discover, not when somebody tells you something which doesn't enter into your head or goes above your head. So you have to discover yourself. We are only acting as catalyst in the level 1 and level 2 courses for you to discover. In level 3, we are teaching to teachers of Indian knowledge system. Now the government has taken up a case in a big way. No PhD thesis can be submitted without reference to Indian knowledge systems in the respective subject areas. And they have introduced courses in CBSE 11th class standard, in Indian knowledge traditions, and then in engineering third year, in MSc also, NCRT and CBSE and even AICTE and UGC in the BJP government have committed themselves to the introduction of Indian knowledge systems. So mathematics, chemistry, metallurgy, etc., are all there. And in addition, we also have subjects like Viman Shastra to prove that there were Vimanas working, and I could reproduce some of the metals, alloys, and glasses, and ceramics, and machines also from the Viman Shastra. And then the science of sciences is yoga, because all sciences originate from the human mind, and yoga is the science of the human mind. Yogas chitta vritti nirodha tada drashtu swarupe avasthanam vritti sarupya mitaratra. So to be able to develop practical, experiential knowledge, growth and development within yourself through yoga, Hatha Yoga, we start with Hatha Yoga, Yogic Sukshmayama and Yogasanas and Pranayamas and Kriyas. Then we also go into the Raja Yoga, Patanjali Yoga Sutras, Hatha Yoga Pradipika, and we go into the Pranayama techniques. So practically, we'll be able to introduce you to the subject of yoga. So I welcome you all to this course. I am the academic director of this course. I started these courses some 5 years back after I tried without anybody's help. I could not succeed. So only when I joined hands with VSS and Prabhakar Rao Garu, Babu Garu and Visalakshmi, we are able to taste success in our delivery of the Sanatana Dharma courses. We are great success, 15 batches total. This is the 8th batch in level 1, and our faculty are very committed. I have appointed most of the faculty by requesting them. They are my friends, both in level 1 and level 2 and level 3. And I have designed this course, and it is being organized and executed by the great efficient activity of VSS, Colonel Babu, and the inspiration of nationalistic spirit of Prabhakar Rao Garu, and the scholastic wisdom available with Visalakshmi Garu, and the organizational skills of Chittu Babu and Lalita and others, we are able to execute. It's a very tough job. Morning 6:30, you have to be here and deliver courses, and you have to attend and learn, and you can ask any questions you like. So thank you, and I welcome you. I close here. Thank you.
ధన్యవాదములండి ప్రభు గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ యువర్ introduction to Sanatana Dharma and the advice you have given to all of us. And thanks for sparing your time and coming all the way to this inaugural function. Thank you so much. Now it is time, if somebody wants to talk from the audience, we'll have it after Prarthana and National Anthem. So
I have a question.
I request Nagarajara Garu, please wait.
Okay.
I request now Vasundharaji to have Prarthana, please, to chant Prarthana.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तान् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्रः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अथनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतम् सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान् मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु स्वस्ति
సర్వే జన సుఖినో భవంతు స్వస్తి. ధన్యవాదములండి వసుంధర గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. I request all of you to stand up for national anthem. Venkatarayan garu, please.
जनगण मनाधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. जय हिंद.
Jai Hind. ధన్యవాదములండి వెంకటనారాయణ గారు. Thank you so much. Now we have completed the inaugural session. I would like to close the recording. After that, we will talk to the people. Those who want to leave for any urgent work, you can leave. I'm stopping the recording.